edition of Get Up, live from New York this morning. What you're seeing is just a small smattering of the humanity that we have prepared to present to you this morning. Off the top of my head, Jessica's here. She's not at the table. Acho is here. D-Wood is here. We are jam-packed this morning. Tons of football. Much more from the fallout of the cheating scandal in baseball. But I want to start with the game of the night in the NBA. Seth and Jay Will, let's talk about LeBron and the Lakers hosting the Magic late into the night. And LeBron's team looking to extend a winning streak, still playing without Anthony Davis. But they're going up against a Magic team that has Aaron Gordon. And Jay Will, how about the athleticism right here?
This is how special this kid is. And also Orlando, that team really fighting to get themselves into playoff contention. Markelle Fultz had the game of his career, people. The game of his career.
Magic would lead by as many as 21. But Seth, the Lakers fighting back. It's LeBron who would set a career high with 19 assists on the night, finding KCP.
Yeah, it's LeBron and role players, and he's finding ways to get those role players involved, playing to their strengths.
LeBron again tying the career high, 19 assists. We're going to go early, fourth quarter. Lakers are down 2, and it's LeBron setting up in the corner. 3-ball, corner pocket, knocks it down. 19 points to go with those 19 assists. Lakers are right in the game. Just over 8 minutes to go. If you are squeamish, avert your eyes, because Jay Will, what happens here?
Ooh, just missed it.
Is that father time?
No, it's not father time. It's just a missed dunk. Let's not turn this into something it's not.
I don't know.
Oh, stop it, Greeny. Stop it.
All right, just over 4 minutes left. Over 4 minutes, all tied at 1 event. Here's your guy, Jay Will, Markelle Fultz.
Just dancing with the ball. He's been so dynamic this year. A triple-double. Get it done, Markelle.
21 points, 10 assists, 11 rebounds. Second triple-double of his career. That dude's putting the Magic up by 2.
It's the process.
Just over a minute to go. The process finally working in Central Florida. Aaron Gordon.
Don't put your hands on his stomach, Javale.
He's awesome, baby. 21 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. We got a ball game. Under 40 seconds to go. Lakers down 4. Not anymore. LeBron knocking down the 3. And they're in it. Here's your ball game. What do you think of the last possession? 10 seconds to go. Lakers down 3. LeBron working with Quinn Cook.
Actually, I like it. I like the shot that LeBron gets. I mean, the ball just goes in and out, Greeny. It goes in and out.
Good relocate right there to get open, too.
Well,
great shot.
It actually didn't go in. It went out. And as a result, the Lakers lose to a team under 500 for the first time this season. And so the Lakers fall without their big man. Nice win for Orlando. For LeBron, a bit of frustration at home.
How were you able to pull that out? It's just my team. You know, they boxed out. I just did what I had to do to win.
But what disappointed you about tonight's game?
No, I'm not a disappointed type of guy. We just got to be better. I'm excited about, very pleased with the way our effort. We didn't start the game out the right way, but not disappointed in anybody or anything that we did.
All right, so real quick, as I want to get to a bunch of other things today, but Seth, LeBron playing without Anthony Davis has to carry so much of the load. Is that a concern? Losing a game in the middle of the season to Orlando is not a concern unto itself. But the fact that he's going to log these kind of minutes, getting blocked by the rim on one play, is that a concern, big picture?
Easy, Jay. Well, it is a concern. Here's the concern. The Lakers were built around Anthony Davis and LeBron James and a bunch of role players. You take one of those elite players away, and you know what you have? Last year's Lakers. And that's not an NBA championship caliber Lakers. So if you look at them and the breakdown of this team, LeBron, look, he can do anything he wants. He rebounds the ball, he gets to the rim, he can finish, he knocks down threes, and he gets others involved. The thing is, the others involved after Anthony Davis are just not good enough to be an elite team in the NBA and win a championship. You're not winning a championship with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and Avery Bradley and Danny Green and JaVale McGee unless you have Anthony Davis to complement LeBron James.
And Kyle Kuzma, he's in that situation too.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Come on, what am I talking about? You think that roster's good enough to win an NBA championship?
First off, is the load too much for LeBron? My man had 6 months off from last year.
I'm not saying
where
that.
He didn't play.
The load has nothing to do with it. It's the company he's keeping.
Can I talk? I'll let you talk. Thank you for being respectful.
Here
we go. All right. So no AD. Also, guess what? No Rajon Rondo, who really takes a lot of the load off LeBron because he's the only other playmaker on their team. It's an 82-game season. Who has the best record in the West?
Yeah, they do, but here's the deal. Okay, I have no problem with it. I'm agreeing with you.
They're the third best home record in the West as well. So
did they win a championship without Anthony Davis?
No.
All right, so that's all I'm saying.
But this game, we can't make this game bigger into what it is. It's 82 games. That's what you play throughout the regular season.
One of those guys go down, they're last year's Lakers.
Really quickly, Markelle Fultz and his resurgence in Orlando, what do you make of it?
First off, for Philadelphia, you're like, Philly, you wish you had a guy like this on your team this year, right? I am so happy for this young man. Everybody was talking about what this was psychologically. We talked about it big time on the show.
Sure.
He had the nerve issue in the arm. He's got it all back. And by the way, it's either him or Devontae Graham from the Charlotte Hornets that are up for Most Improved Player of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that special of a season that Markelle Fultz has had.
All right, I want to leave it there for the moment because we have a full house. We will come back to basketball. But I want to point this out.
Hey, LeBron James, no Anthony Davis, missing his 4th straight game with that bruised backside, but historically has struggled against Aaron Gordon. He's held to the fewest points per 100 possessions when covered by Gordon. That's 17 points. And Gordon would continue that on Wednesday. You see him defending LeBron there. Misses in the 3. Terrence Ross in transition. Put down the dunk. And he does. LeBron would be held scoreless for the first 15 minutes of the game. Under a minute left. Gordon trailing LeBron in the paint. He misses the shot again. Ross, again? Are you about to do this again in transition? You're going to get another dunk. JaVale McGee's like, no! Oh, that was nasty. Oh, my God. Put in an NBA mixtape. You know who's pumped about it? Dwight Howard. He's on the bench there, but he had 16 rebounds in the night. The Magic would have a 20-point lead in the second quarter. We pick it up in the third. They're up 13. Aaron Gordon, little pump fake here. Watch this. Off the backboard to himself. He's got his own slam dunk competition happening in the middle of a game with the Lakers. What? Creative finish for Gordon, who had 21 points on the night. But the Lakers would stage a comeback down 16 here. LeBron looking for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Under 4 to play in the third. LeBron again. There's hope with Pope, who had 17 points. LeBron with 19 assists. So we had a tight one in the fourth quarter. Lakers are up now by 1. LeBron goes baseline. Drives to the dunk, but misses. He misses the wide open dunk. It's not very LeBron-like, stuffed by his own rim. And those 2 points would come in handy down the stretch. Over 4 to go, all tied up. Markelle Fultz, he had a moment. He said the final minutes of this game are what I dreamed of. You see the tough shot there and the unreal handles by Fultz, who had 21 points, 10 assists, and 11 rebounds. His second career triple-double. 30 seconds left. Lakers down by 4 until LeBron makes it a 1-point game. Oh, it's a good one. 10 seconds left. Lakers down 3. It's LeBron going back and forth with Quinn Cook. Step back 3. LeBron needed that shot. He's 18-94 in his career in game-tying or go-ahead field goals in the final 10 seconds of the game. That's the worst mark since he's been in the league. Magic hold on to win this one despite LeBron's 19 points and 19 assists. 119-118 is your final. Here's the other thing that happened last night. It was the first time all season that the Lakers lost to a team below 500, making them the last team in the NBA to lose a game like that. They were 22-1 against teams below 500, second best mark in the NBA, only behind the Bucks at 27-1, Tony.
The Mavs continued a successful road trip visiting the Kings. Luka Doncic 0-4 in his career versus them. The team that snubbed them, they had the opportunity to select Luka number 3 overall in the 2018 NBA draft, but instead drafted Marvin Bagley III. Luka would attack Bagley right out of the gate. Toss to Dwight Powell. Whew. And he wasn't done with Bagley yet. Take a look at this. Minutes later, he gets by De'Aaron Fox. Then beats Bagley. Rick Carlisle saying it's crazy to think that numbers that he's putting because Luke is being trapped all over the court and he beats the traps and plays beautiful out of them under 3 to go in the third. Luka to Tim Hardaway Jr. for the three-pointer. Luka becomes the fastest player in Mavs history to record a triple-double in the last 20 years. 2 minutes later, Luka with a cross-court hook pass to Dorian Finney-Smith buries that 3, career-high 17 assists and 5 left in the third. He drives, draws a foul, he hit the free throw. Doncic becomes the first player in Mavs history with 25, 15, and 15. Luka with another monster performance of the night, notching his 20th triple-double of his career in his 109th career game. According to Elias, that's the second fewest games needed to reach 20 triple-doubles in NBA history, behind Oscar Robertson, who needed only 45 games. Doncic is also the youngest player in NBA history with a 25-15-15 game.
So, Tony, James Harden and the Rockets were on the second half of the back-to-back. They lost to Memphis on Tuesday. They were facing the Blazers last night. What load management, right, for Harden? He's averaging 38 points a game. and 37.3 points per game in games on 0 days rest. That leads the NBA. But yesterday, the Blazers decided to force the ball out of his hand. He gets doubled in the corner, passes to Ben McLemore, he turns it over. In fact, Harden had 8 points, 0 assists in the first half. First game for Harden was 0 assists and less than 10 points in the first half since 2013, and he had 13 on the night. Lowest point total in 2 years. Harden struggled in the first half, so did Dame Dollar. He had 7 points at the break. In the third quarter, though, he got hot. In fact, his quarter average of almost 9 points in that third is the 4th most in the NBA, so it's been a good quarter for him. You see him here with the tough finish at the rim as well. So he turns it around in the third for 16 points, 5 for 7 from the field, and would end up with 25 on the night. But in the fourth quarter, Rockets trying to make a comeback. They're trailing 13. There's 10 to go. Russ Westbrook pulls up. He hits the jumper. He rested against the Grizzlies. He played last night. Westbrook to McLemore. Hits the 3. So Rockets down just 5 now. But CJ McCollum would hit a 3. And then later on, Carmelo Anthony with the dagger shot from the corner.